So there's been a little bit of drama, as the Australians say, drama. First of all, our thumbnail comes courtesy of Joe Bagan Reddit. Bagan?
I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Either Biden?
Yes,
John. Our friend John here came up with a banger thumbnail.
You know what's funny? This might sound facetious to you, but I learned yesterday after looking more into this, Marc's claims that he can overcome Tourette's. He's very careful not to say cure.
Right.
But he now says he can do it in 4 hours, which is kind of on the Mr. Beast level of fixing the eyes.
Right.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you.
God.
So that was exciting. Here's some great memes of the aftermath. Here it is. It was quite a big moment, I think, for the show. I felt that it was a nice moment. Here is another one bites the dust. Here's Carlos before and after.
Right.
Here's Crowder before and after.
Oh no.
And Mark before and after.
Yeah.
I have that effect on people.
You know what? I'm starting to think Bobby Lee was right about you. You're the gotcha guy. Isn't that what he said about you?
He did say I'm the gotcha guy, but I'm not the gotcha guy.
Nah.
I've been a gotcha guy.
Gotcha.
Clearly. But I didn't feel like I was, I guess with him, maybe it was a gotcha, but it was never my intention.
Yeah.
I think with all...
Is it really a gotcha? You're here talking about yourself.
No, I think you just slam dunk in these moments. To be
Yeah,
honest.
it's not really
impressive.
a gotcha.
It's impressive to watch.
Jeff was a gotcha. That was the one time with Jeff Wittick with the picture. That was a gotcha.
Gotcha hat.
Gotcha hat.
That was the gotcha.
Yeah. Mark responded on Twitter. By the way, I talked a lot about this and did some real interesting background research yesterday on See You Next Tuesday with our podcast for members, and it was fun. It actually derailed when
Podcast with Ethan.
Philip DeFranco accused me of fat shaming him, which I'll talk about after this. But Ethan making people's day. I mean, yeah, if you do it backwards.
This is how we see you.
Wow. Look, you know what? This is really nice.
That is funny.
I love this. This is so nice. Look how happy they are in the end. I love that.
Oh, that's wholesome.
That is
so
wholesome.
nice.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not real. Marc Elliot, he is in damage control. He says, I fell into a trap going on the H3 podcast.
I don't know if it's
It was not really a trap. It's like he walked into the ocean.
He slowly walked in the ocean.
Yeah,
and never
like,
came out.
It's not really a trap.
There was
at
no
all.
trap.
Yeah.
I mean,
It wasn't.
He trapped
Yeah, it
himself.
wasn't.
He
Yeah.
trapped himself.
He walked in. We never misled him at all. He walked in and we said, yes, come on the show.
At the beginning of the interview, you misled him by saying like you were a supporter or whatever. But that was after he was already here. He had every opportunity to know beforehand what he was signing up for.
Never, ever, ever do it.
Yeah, and none of our communication prior to the show did we give any indication that we believed a word that he was saying. Or...
I'm actually really proud of how we handled the communication.
Yeah.
Because I do think it was important that we did not deceive him at all. And we didn't. So he said, yes, I fell into a trap going on the H3 podcast. Thanks for the tag. At the end, though, Ethan was afraid to play the video of digital forensic experts talking about the evidence tampering in the U.S. versus Raniere, as it might be too compelling. He ended up playing it, but couldn't resist mocking it. So here he is talking about how he actually had the dub.
So last night I went on the H3 podcast with Ethan Klien, and boy, did I walk into the trap of my life. Ethan called me out at the beginning. He said, you did not do your research. And no, Ethan, I did not do enough research about Ethan Klien, sir. So you definitely got me there.
Okay.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Fair enough.
I don't think we need to watch any more.
Wait, he's about to maneuver.
The whole thing, they were basically playing me. You know, he was pretending to agree with me about these egregious, you know, crimes that the government committed in the case of U.S. versus Raniere. When in the end, it didn't seem that he agreed with my position with anything. You know, they mocked me. They had ad hominem attacks. All this.
Ad hominem? I didn't do that, did I? What's ad hominem?
Well,
Like when I attack him instead of his argument.
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
I've never heard that phrase.
I never
Really?
insulted him.
I feel like everyone on that side.
That is one of their favorite
That's
phrases.
their favorite, fresh and fit.
Ad hom-
They
ad
say
hom.
that every argument, fresh and fit. Says
Yeah.
that.
I feel like we were very, very on point with our key argument.
Yeah.
We were engaging fully.
Is it ad hominem? Is that it?
Yeah.
Ad hominem. Prohoc? Ad hominem? Well, I don't know what prohoc is. I just know it's another fallacy. Attacking the person. This fallacy occurs when instead of addressing someone's argument or position, you irrelevantly attack the person or some aspects of the person who is making the argument. For example, would be someone saying, I'm fat and my wife is ugly, instead of addressing the fact that of what I said about.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a great example.
Yeah. I'm on the receiving end of it all the time, actually, in fact.
This sort of stuff. Even at one point, they were claiming that I was making up my, you know, living with Tourette's for 20 years.